By the end of this video, you will know the 7 best tricks to be more productive. If you struggle to get things done, watch this video until the very end because you'll gain an understanding of how you can work smarter to increase your productivity. The first thing you need to do to be super productive is to have very clear goals. See, the thing is that productivity is all about creating results and doing things that move you in the direction of a concrete goal. That's why the requirement to be productive is having ultra clear objectives that you want to reach. The best way to get clarity about your goals is to write them out on a sheet of paper until you feel satisfied with them. Setting goals is not something you do on your mind. Your goals must be written out if you're serious about them. On the other hand, working on things that are not moving you in the direction of your goals is the definition of being busy. Having ultra clear goals will help you focus exclusively on the things that need to be done. In the same line, my recommendation is that you do not share your goals with anyone so you can take advantage of the benefits of silence. You can learn more about these benefits in a video I created, so I will link to it in the description below. With that being said, the second trick is to work first on the things that are either important or that require the highest level of creativity. Starting your day with your most important task reinforces your commitment to your goals. I also believe that the quality of your work is at its highest in the first working hours of your day, since you have not experienced the stress of the day. In addition, your first working hours are the ones in which you feel the most energized and in a better mood. In order to be creative, you need energy and you need to feel relaxed and at ease. That's why you must tackle first all your creative work and leave the uncreative activities for the last hours of your working day. Next up, we have planning your next day the day before. As Michael Hyatt said, what gets scheduled gets done. Being productive is all about knowing what your next couple of moves are. Since I know exactly what my goals are, I plan most of my weeks in advance and I log the most important things in Google Calendar. You don't need to know what your next 25 key activities are, but you should at least know what 3 to 4 things you can do the next day that will move you closer to your objectives. What I recommend you is to always come up with at least 3 things that you need to do and log them in your favorite calendar app the day before. In the same line, it's totally normal to not feel motivated when working on these actions, and that's why I recommend you watch the video I did about how to stay motivated so you can understand the science behind motivation. I will put a link to it in the description below. The next trick on our list is muting every single notification in all your electronic devices. Productivity is all about creation and getting results. You will need long periods of concentration, and this state cannot be achieved if you're constantly obeying what your notifications say. For that reason, I don't have any notifications allowed on my phone. My phone only rings when someone is calling me, otherwise it's always quiet. Also, I don't have any social media apps on my phone. The business of social media is in keeping you addicted to their apps so you can consume endless amounts of trashy ads. How can you expect to be productive when you're a consumer of notifications and ads? You can't be productive when you're distracted, so make sure to set up your phone in a way that allows you to be concentrated so you can be productive. Moving on, don't even try to multitask. Multitasking is another word for wasting your time. The human brain works in such a way that it only allows our focus to be on one thing at a time. In fact, when our attention goes from one thing to another in a very short amount of time, it creates stress and depletes our energy levels fast. I bet you've had the experience of watching a YouTube video and trying to read the comments at the same time. Eventually, you realized that you didn't pay attention to anything that was said in the video, so you had to start watching it again. The same principle applies to everything in life. If you multitask, you'll end up wasting your time and you'll have to start again from zero. The more something matters to you, the more of your undivided attention you should give to it. Up next, If you want to be productive, you need to be full of energy. For this, you need to take care of your essential energy sources. The most important factor in your energy levels is your sleep. I recommend you watch the video I did about how to fix your sleep schedule fast, with the link I will leave in the description below. The second most important factor in your energy levels is the food you eat. Pay attention to how you feel after you finish eating. If you feel tired and sleepy after every meal, there's a high chance that you're not eating healthy food. If this is the case, I think you can benefit a lot from following a low-carb diet. I find this way of eating very efficient because it keeps my energy levels stable throughout the day. Next up, you must avoid burnout at all costs. This may sound paradoxical, but in order to be productive, you must avoid getting extremely tired. Your body needs rest and relaxation. Make sure to respect its boundaries and give it appropriate rest. The problem with burnout is that it takes the fun out of work. I'm not a fan of the hustle culture. It promotes an unhealthy approach to work. If you ever find yourself feeling too tired, exhausted, or too stressed, remind yourself that it's okay to take a pause and to recharge in order to stay as productive as possible. Let me know in the comments down below which strategies you found the most interesting. I'd love to take a look and answer any questions down below.